Welcome to D.I.Y. Automotive School with my friend Pete and Minnie, the body shop girl. It's everything you need to know about cars and more.
Okay, now that that's dry, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the same air file. Okay, this is a Mini Hutchinson. It's a very good air file. It's very quick and it works very responsively, quick and fast. And I'm going to go ahead and air file that area. Now I'm going to check it, and it's better, but I still see, if you look right here, okay, you can see that there is a dark spot still present in our bumper. Let me go ahead and if you look right here, you can see there's still a dark spot. That means that that's a low spot. So when I feel that, yes, that is low. I'll mix up a little bit more, I'll put it on there, fill that in, and I'm trying to keep my area as contained as possible. So let me fill that in, and then we'll sand it down again. Okay, just to recap everything, what we're doing here, we went ahead and fixed our dent. We used our heat gun to basically mold it the best possible way we can from the backside. And we went ahead and filled it in with some filler. We had some holes right here, okay, that were for our license plate, which is a common place to put your license plate. And what we did is we went ahead and filled it in with an Evercoat Bondo mix. Now Evercoat is a polyester filler, okay, and I mixed the Bondo and the polyester filler together to make one type of filler. Now what that does is that makes it flow out and it gives it a nice firm grip to our plastic. And then we went over with our air file with 36 grit. Then we came back over, and what I did is I put a thin coat of Evercoat, okay, polyurethane filler on the whole thing, which is basically where we're at now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hand sand this now. I don't want to use my machine on it because I don't want it to be over sanded. And now what I'm going to do is I use 80 grit. Okay, I'm going to break it up with 80 grit. And you can tell when you're sanding properly is when everything's turned into a lighter color, if you notice, okay? Now, while I'm sanding this, I'm being very careful not to break through the paint. Okay, I don't want to break through the paint again because what that's going to do, that's going to leave more deep scratches that we're going to have to fill in. And what happens is when you're working with the plastic bumper cover, it actually raises on you. So when you prime it, okay, the scratches are more deeper than you think on plastic than they are on metal. So you want to be very careful not to break through the paint on your bumper cover. Okay, this piece is actually ready to prime. Now, what I'm going to do to prime this, okay, let me get that shaken up there. I'm going to use a product, and it's called U-Pol, okay? It's a convenience paint. There you go. It's in a can. It's a high solid primer filler, if you can read that with me, okay? And this is actually a lacquer-based primer, like the old Condor primer that PPG used to make, which is a lacquer primer, but it's a real high build primer. And for a job like this, this is basically what we need to use. So I'm going to go ahead And I notice I still got a little bundle there. I'm going to go ahead and put several coats on this. And I'm just going to sporadically spray it. Okay. I'm going to override my sanding area as I'm doing it, because this will take several coats. Get that edge right there. Because plastic actually will absorb in. See how I did that? Absorb in as you're putting it on. So you have to let the first coat dry thoroughly. Very good. Okay, what the fuck? Let's just say the second coat. Okay. But what I'll do is I'll let that dry, and then I'll come back. I'll put one more coat of primer on it. We're going to go ahead and sand that down. We'll dry sand that down with some 180 grit down to 320. I'll scuff the rest of the bumper cover up, and then I'll go ahead and put a coat of epoxy primer on the whole bumper, because I am going to sell this bumper on eBay. Hopefully I'll get approximately $400 to $600 for it. I got the original box that the original replacement bumper came in with the part numbers, this, that, and the other. So if I have to list it several times, I will do that. I will spend $2 or $3 to list it so I can sell it. And as you can see, the dent is fixed, the dent has been primed, and the dent is gone. Okay, my camera keeps going out of focus. There we go. And I went ahead and override it. If you notice, I went ahead and overrid the the sanded area just a little bit. Okay, I don't want to go way over here where we didn't sand, because then the primer will flake off. If we turn the bumper over, okay, you'll be able to see right there where we fixed it. Okay, and we did our little trick with it, like I showed you. Okay, but that isn't seen, and that doesn't really matter. Okay, what really matters is right here. This is the spot that we fixed. Okay, and it came out really, really nice. So this bumper's ready for another coat of primer. Then we're going to wet sand it down, put it in epoxy primer, and then it's a done deal. I hope you learned something off this. I hope this helped you out, the viewer. And I hope my friend Pete has taught you a lesson. Taught you a lesson that yes, you can do this, okay? It doesn't take Mr. Corporate Guy or Mr. Big Body Shop Man to fucking teach you how to do something and make you spend money on doing it, okay? This video is also for people out there for knowledge. If they ever get in an accident, or if they ever get into a type of situation like this and they do have to take their car to a body shop, now you know what's involved in fixing that problem. Take it easy. This is Pete. I gotta go. I'm working on several cars right now. We're doing the bumper cover for your knowledge. Okay, we also got our Dodge in here, if you look. Okay, I'm repainting that fucking mess. Okay, I'm working on my Carmen Ghia over here, and we're also working on our 41 wheelies and our other Carmen Ghia in the back, getting ready to replace all the fucking rust on the right-hand side of the car. So it's a busy shop today. It's a busy situation. And that's fucking life. Chaos is everywhere. Chaos is part of life. Chaos is most people's middle name. Don't be discouraged. Don't be sad. Don't be upset. Because always in the end, it always turns out good, no matter what. Take it easy. We'll see you later.
Thanks for watching D.I.Y. Automotive School. Classes don't stop till you know everything.